Hello guys, what is up? Zebruhfy here, coming at you all with another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at how to optimize Nvidia control panel with the best settings for performance and optimization. Real quick before this starts, if you would hit the like button and subscribe if this video helps you out at all or if you enjoy the video. And yeah guys, so real quick before we get going, one thing I'd always recommend is to create a restore point. So how you'll do that is just type in the bottom left, create a restore point, and then you'd click on this. And it'll pull up this window. You just click make sure protection is on for at least whatever your main drive is. And then when protection is on, the way you can do that is just click on it. And then you'd click create, name it whatever you want, and then hit create. And all that does is it just makes sure if there's an issue after this video, you can revert back to the old changes. And yeah, now real quick, we're going to get into this. So there's going to be a pack in the description. So with this pack, you're just going to want to extract the file. And then once you have the file extracted, which you can do that by just like right clicking on it, click extract files, and then extract it wherever you want, or extract here. And then what you want to do is you just want to open up the pack. And first thing we're going to do is run this on hide silk smoothness. Now silk smoothness is a setting inside of Nvidia control panel that is by default hidden, but we're going to be unhiding it because it will increase performance. So you're just going to double click the file, click yes, then hit OK. Now you're going to want to open up Nvidia Profile Inspector. And once you're in Nvidia Profile Inspector, it should look something like this. You don't really need to worry about anything in here. All we're going to do is just import a file that I have that will just set all of these options to the best settings for you. So all you're going to want to do is click import user defined profiles right here, import profiles, and now it should open up this. But if it doesn't show this right away, you're going to want to head to wherever the optimization folder is, because it is the file that we need is in that file, is in that folder. So you're going to want to go to Zebruhfy Nvidia tweaks and then the folder. And then you're just going to find the Zebruhfy FPS file, open it up. And now it's going to say, it should say profile successfully imported. And you just hit OK, wait for this green bar to go all the way across. Then click apply changes. Once you've applied changes, we're all done with this application. We do not need it at all anymore. Now we're going to want to go right click on the desktop and head into the Nvidia control panel itself. Now, once you're in here, first thing I like to do always is just go through each of these tabs and just make sure all the settings are good. So for adjust image settings with preview, this is a very important one. You want to make sure you have checked use the advanced 3D image settings and then apply if you have that. And then manage 3D settings in here. All of this stuff is already going to be changed by default. So like as you can see, anisotropic filtering is on custom. That's from the profile that we just imported. And all these settings are already optimized for you, except for silk smoothness right here. You should see this on low. You want to find silk smoothness and set it to off and apply. Now, if you want to, you could try testing with this on, off, like on low, see if it does a little better, but off works for most people, so I'd recommend just setting it to off and seeing how that works. Now, all the other settings are already optimized for you. So all these settings are good to go. Now we can head to the next tab. So change resolution. This tab is pretty self-explanatory. You can just change your resolution here. Make sure you're on the highest refresh rate possible for whatever monitors you have and whatever resolution you want. Now down here, you're going to want to tick use NVIDIA color settings. And you're going to want to do highest for all of these. Make sure it's on RGB. And then output dynamic range is usually unlimited. You want to change that to full. Then click apply. Now adjust desktop color settings. There's not anything that you need to do here, but something I would recommend messing around with or testing out a little bit is if you scroll all the way down here to apply the following enhancements. Now you can select which monitor you're doing this for if you have multiple monitors. So maybe you just want it on your main, maybe you want it on your second, or both. Is digital vibrance a lot of you guys probably already know about this, but digital vibrance will basically make the screen brighter. So if I set it down to 0, you guys can't actually see it, but it literally makes your screen black and white. So then you can kind of assume that setting it to 100 is going to make it very bright, and all the colors just pop. They all just come out at you, which I really like. Now, I probably wouldn't recommend setting this to 100 just because it will be very bright and probably hard on your eyes. So I'd say a range in between 60 and 75 is really good. Anywhere in there, you can just like play around with the slider and see how it looks. Now, you can change it between desktop programs or full screen videos. I just use it on auto select. Now, rotate display, we don't need to do anything here. This one, we also don't need to do anything. Digital audio, this is all good already. Just desktop size and position. Now, if you're using just 1920 by 1080, you can leave this on either aspect ratio or full screen. And then you want to drop this down, make sure you have display selected, and check the box that says override the scaling mode set by games and programs. Now, this is going to make sure that our display is being used to scale 100% of the time when we're using our computer. Now, GPU scaling, display scaling, both of them are good, but display just has a little bit less latency because your display is already being used to display, so it's just going to be a faster and quicker response time. Now, it's not going to make a huge difference, but you're just going to want to be on display regardless. I'd recommend that for both your monitors, but at least one of them you should be on. At least your main. Now, set up multiple displays. This is also pretty self-explanatory. Not going to do anything in here. Adjust video color settings. It's going to start on this color tab. You don't need to do anything here, but what you're going to want to do is tick with the Nvidia settings. Now, color, leave this all at whatever you have it on originally. Gamma, you also leave this originally. We just want to head over to the Advanced tab. Make sure this is selected as full 0255. Now what this is going to do is it's going to let our monitor display a full color range all through the alphabet of all the colors. Now as you can see, limited is only 16 through 235, so it's displaying a little bit less of a color palette. So full is what we're going to want to select here. It's going to give you some more color options on your computer. Do that with all the monitors you have. It'll just make your colors more vibrant and better. And adjust video image settings. This is one that I'd just recommend leaving everything on default in here. This is all good already. There's not anything we need to change. So yeah, guys, that has been the Nvidia control panel optimization. If this did help you out, make sure to like and subscribe, as it greatly helps me out and I very much appreciate it. We're very close to 1,000 subscribers. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Have a great day.